killed Sweden's Prime Minister? The assassination of Olof Palme intro the night Sweden changed. Olof Palme, February 28, 1986. Stockholm was quiet that Friday night. Families were heading home. Snow rested along the sidewalks. Nothing felt unusual. Sweden's Prime Minister, Olof Palme, had decided to do something rare. He went to the cinema with his wife, without bodyguards. In Sweden, leaders lived openly among the people. Protection was minimal. The country prided itself on trust. But that trust would be shattered forever. The last walk. After the movie ended at the Grand Cinema, the couple began walking home. They moved down Sveavägen, one of Stockholm's busiest streets. No guards, no security cars, just a married couple in the cold night air. As they reached the intersection of Sveavägen and Tunnelgatan, a man stepped out from the shadows behind them. 2 shots rang out. The first bullet struck Olof Palme in the back. He collapsed instantly. The second shot grazed his wife. The gunman turned and disappeared into the dark streets. It took less than 10 seconds. Chaos and confusion. Witnesses rushed forward. Some tried to help. Others chased the fleeing man, but lost him among the stairways and alleyways. Ambulances arrived quickly, but it was too late. At the hospital, Sweden's Prime Minister was pronounced dead. The news spread across the country overnight. A national trauma had begun. A country in shock. Sweden had never experienced anything like it. Political violence was something that happened elsewhere, not here. Crowds gathered in silence. Candles filled the streets. For many Swedes, it felt like the end of an era of innocence. But the biggest question remained: who would kill a prime minister on an open street? The failed investigation. The investigation became one of the largest in history. Over 10,000 suspects were considered. Tips flooded in from across the world. But mistakes were made early. Evidence mishandled. Witness accounts confused. Leads followed, then abandoned. The case grew colder with every passing year. The suspects and theories. One man, Christer Pettersson, was convicted, then acquitted on appeal. Other theories emerged: a lone gunman, a political extremist, foreign intelligence agencies, apartheid-era South Africa, even secret police conspiracies. Some witnesses reported seeing men with walkie-talkies around the area before the shooting, suggesting a coordinated operation. But nothing could be proven. The man WHO vanished. The killer escaped up a staircase leading into darker streets. Despite hundreds of police officers searching the area, he was never found. No weapon recovered. No definitive DNA. No confession. It was as if he disappeared into thin air. The controversial conclusion. Decades later, prosecutors named a new suspect. Stig Engström, known as the Skandia Man. He had been at the scene that night. He had given contradictory statements. But there was one problem. He had died years earlier. With no trial possible, the case was officially closed. Many people remain unconvinced. Outro, a mystery that still haunts Sweden. Nearly 4 decades later, the assassination of Olof Palme remains one of the most debated unsolved crimes in modern history. A leader killed in the open. A killer who vanished. A truth that may never be known. And a question that still echoes through Scandinavia: who killed Sweden's Prime Minister?